In 2012, an event was held in Senda, Japan for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure's 20th anniversary. This was called the Hirohiko Araki's JoJo's Exhibit 2012. Though, the thing about this exhibit was, during the special midnight events on specific days, the content was streamed to a special few. Though the stream was done from the first person, the cameraman, or the person projecting these images, wasn't unimportant. In fact, to those special fews who witnessed the event, they're all technically stand users, and their stand is Remote Romance. Remote Romance was originally the stand of legendary hacker Dixie Flatline, who was executed in 2006. Dixie Flatline is a direct reference to a character from Neuromancer, a novel by William Gibson, though the character's original name was McCoy Polly, who earned his nickname by surviving one of the 3 Flatlines while trying to crack an AI. Before his death, he uploads the contents of his mind online, which is very similar to what Dixie Flatline does when Dixie Flatline uploads his consciousness to a server, and Remote Romance follows through as well, as Remote Romance uploads itself to a network which hosts the website that if anyone can access that website, they can gain control of Remote Romance. Now, its namesake comes from a Camel song called Remote Romance. It also could be in reference to the fact that it's accessible by anyone and everyone. This is a remote romance that you share with this stand and everyone around you because you access it remotely and you share a true bond with anyone you get to experience this event with. Now, design-wise, Remote Romance has some very interesting features to it, and it reflects its original user's hacker lifestyle. Its arms are wrapped in a gauntlet with many keyboard keys covering it. It also has a solid upper body, but its entire lower body is this clothy, drapey appearance, which gives the idea that it might be able to fit through tight areas or sneak its arms through things, which allows it to get around to just about anywhere. Through this, it also has a monitor on its face, which allows its user to be projected onto it, or their face to be projected onto the screen, and this allows them to get a good look at what's going on. Though, that is part of its ability, and speaking of its abilities, we should probably move on to its abilities. But before the abilities, let's talk about the stats. It has an E in destructive power, a D in speed, an infinity in range, a B in durability, a C in precision, and an E in developmental potential. Now, its only ability, or at least the only ability that we know of, is its broadcasting ability. This stand possesses a person who has access to the specific website and then gives them the ability to project an alter ego to a remote location of their choice. This alter ego is in the physical form of Remote Romance. Using its ability to those lucky few, they got a view of the JoJo art gallery all to themselves. Late at night, during the midnight hours, no one was around. It was a quite pleasant, assumably quite pleasant experience. But if you think about this, this would also allow Dixie to basically project himself to any place he needs to be. And with a mix of the design, you may notice that Remote Romance has little to no fighting capabilities, since it's this hollow, floating rag with a big metal head and computer parts. So it's more for gathering information than it is for combat, a lot like Moody Blues in a sense. The implications that a stand exists in the real world is very cool, but as of now, you can't access Remote Romance's services. But it is the 30th anniversary of JoJo, and Hirohiko Araki's museum opens from October 6th to November 4th, so maybe be on the lookout, because Remote Romance might be coming to look for some new stand users to help it on its quest to view Araki's art. Have a lovely day.